Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sandra's Stenography and Shorthand Dictation. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed, I would suggest that you just go ahead and hit it. What are you waiting for? There's no sense in keep putting it off. You know you want to do it, so just go ahead and do it today. Also, you can hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified when I upload a new video, and I'm always on the grind. Best believe that. You can also leave me a comment. I answer all comments. You can share, and on any video, guess what? You can hit the thumbs up. You can hit the thumbs up and leave comments. That always helps the channel. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, guys. So, this live is going to be about what we have been working on for the last 2 weeks. And that is going to be case number 20, part 2. No, we are on part 3. I've done part 1, part 2, and we are on part 3 on Swindle. Of course, this is some Q&A. And what else do I need to put in here? Case number 20, part 3 on Swindle Q&A. And this is going to be at 120 words per minute. Yes, it is. Sure is. Bam. Now send that out to the world. Now, my live is private, so I'm not expecting any visitors. And it's all nice and quiet today here in the FLA. So I thought, let me get some videos out because my birthday was last week and I was busy celebrating, as you can probably tell by the look on my face. Has a great birthday, and am still sort of celebrating it because my oldest daughter got me a gift, but I have not been able to get that gift yet because she had to go to Virginia out of town. So I'm expecting to get that when she gets back. Yay! So let's go ahead and get started with the dictation, shall we? Got the dictation. Can I talk today? Got the dictation pulled up. Let's see. Let's pull it. Ready to write? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's write. Question, will you state your name, please? Answer, Joseph Green. Question, where do you live, Mr. Green? Answer, 1100 Terrace Avenue, Denver, Colorado. Question, I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Newman on the defendants in this case. Answer, I am. I met the man several times. Yes. Question, and with Peter Maxwell? Answer, yes. Question, when did you first hear of Mr. Newman of the Newman Company? Answer, along about in 1949, sometime in the fall or early winter. Question, from whom did you hear this? Answer, well, direct, I heard from my son-in-law through this Pete Maxwell. Question, how long have you known Mr. Maxwell? Answer, I expect 10 or 12 years. Question, you knew him for a number of years then before you heard of the Newman Company? Answer, that is right. Question, when did you first meet Mr. Newman? Answer, along about 1949 on Colorado Avenue. I think in a restaurant, Mr. Andrews' restaurant. Question, at Andrews' restaurant? Answer, that is right. Question, you met him in 1949? Answer, yes. Question, and did you meet Mr. Andrews at the restaurant? Answer, yes, sir. Question, did you attend some meetings there? Answer, yes, sir. Question, how many meetings did you attend? at the Andrews restaurant? Answer, oh, 3 or 4. Question, did you attend any other meeting of the Newman Company? Answer, yes. Question, where? Answer, someplace in Colorado Springs, a funeral home. Question, at Nelson's funeral home? Answer, that's right. I forgot the name now, but I think that is it. Question, did you go to any meetings on Linwood? Answer, yes, Drexel Hall. Question, how many meetings did you attend there? Answer, I believe it was one. Question, did you ever attend any meeting in a downtown hotel? Answer, yes, a banquet. Question, at a hotel, if you remember. Answer, it's on Broadway, I believe. I don't remember the name. Question, anyway, you went to a number of meetings? Answer, yes. Question, were all the meetings attended by either Mr. Newman, Mr. Andrews, or Mr. Maxwell? Answer, yes. Question, tell us with reference now to the first meeting that you attended at Andrews Restaurant, what took place there, as best you can remember. Answer, well, the bicycle sprocket was demonstrated to me. Question, who demonstrated that? Answer, Mr. Andrews. Question, what statements, if any, were made by any one of the defendants with reference to the sprocket? Answer, repeat that again. Question, what statements were made by any of these men about the sprocket? What did they tell you about it? Answer, nothing in particular, only how fine and what a wonderful invention and one thing and another. Question, you are a mechanic, are you? Answer, yes. Question, you are a salesman? Answer, yes. Question, when did you buy your first unit? Answer, in 1949. Question, what you tell us when you bought that first unit with reference to the time that you went to this first meeting. Did you buy the unit before or after the meeting? Answer, after. Question, from whom did you buy it? Answer, Pete Maxwell. Question, where was the transaction completed? Answer, at my home. Question, did he come out there to your house to see you? Answer, yes. Question, you are now the owner of how many units or shares of stock in the Newman Company? Answer, 5. Question, how did you pay for the first unit? Answer, I really don't remember. Question, how did you pay for the first unit? Answer, I really don't remember whether I paid it on the installment plan. I paid a certain amount there, I think, right off, and then paid the rest in monthly statements. Question, will you talk just a little louder? Now, to whom did you make the payments? Answer, Mr. Maxwell. Question, and then when did you buy additional units? Answer, oh, let's see, about 1951, I believe. Question, do you remember the time of year approximately? Answer, about the middle of summer, I believe, or somewhere in the fall. Question, how long was this after you first got acquainted with the Newman Company? Answer, oh, about 3 years. Question, about 2 years? Answer, 2 or 3, something like that. Question, then did you buy the other 4 units at the same time, all at one time? Answer, yes. Question, will you tell us how you came to buy those? Answer, well, I just got interested in the Newman Company and I thought it was a good thing, a good investment. Question, during that time, years or thereabouts, had you gone to a number of meetings? Answer, yes. Question, where did you buy those 4 units That is, where were you at the time you closed the deal? Answer, at my home. Question, who was present? Answer, Mr. Maxwell and two of my boys, sons. Question, I wish you would tell us to the best of your ability what Mr. Maxwell told you at any of those meetings at your home or elsewhere regarding this company or regarding the stock or units or the prospects and the inventions. Answer, the prospects were wonderful. Of course, that is the reason I invested. Question, he told you that? Answer, yes. Question, before the rest came in? Answer, yes. Question, he told you about the future in clearing away the timber and making 10 or 12 different articles and in the world's biggest laboratory? Answer, that is right. Question, and this rate or something like that at that time, is that right? Answer, yes. Question, you don't know what banks or where they were? Answer, I can't recall the names. Question, you just heard statements about banks? Answer, he named the banks, but I can't recall the names. Question, or where they were located? Answer, no, sir. Question, you just know he named some banks? Answer, yes, sir. Question, was any statement made by Mr. Newman as to whether you would have an interest in the company? Answer, we would receive dividends and an interest in all the companies. Question, through your interest in the Newman Company? Answer, yes, sir. Question, did Mr. Newman make any statement as to how much dividends you would receive? Answer, nothing definite. Question, what did he say? Answer, he said interest from these dividends, the money we received from these dividends, would make us independently rich. Question, independently rich? Did Mr. Newman make any statement to you about the ownership of the sprocket or the speed reducer or other devices that he was developing? Do you understand my question? Answer, no. Ask the question again, will you please? Question, did Mr. Newman make any statement to you as to who owned the sprocket or the speed reducer or the other devices that he was developing? Answer, he owned those up until the time of the incorporation, and he was supposed to assign all to the Newman Company. Question, he said that he would assign them to the Newman Company? Answer, yes, sir. Question, the sprocket, the speed reducer, and the other devices? Answer, all of his devices. Question, all of his devices would be assigned to the corporation? Answer, yes, sir. All right, you can kind of consider that as a test if you like to transcribe it. If you're not going to transcribe it, as I always say, please read those notes. Mark what is you're struggling with. Um, Put it down in a book and practice that. Where are you dropping? Make a note of where you're dropping and then work on that section so you're no longer struggling with that section. Um, what other advice can I give you? Just make sure you read those notes and you're reading them every single time you get in front of your machine or on your shorthand or your voice writing or whatever you're doing. Make sure you're doing that. I'm not doing speed building with this particular take with the part 3. Not doing that, and I do apologize for that, but my voice has really been giving me a problem lately, and I decided on this particular one I would not do speed building with it, so you can use it as a test to kind of gauge. That's what I was thinking. Use it as a test to kind of gauge where you are. I believe you can make about 5 mistakes and still have a 100. If you make about 10 mistakes, that's probably around a 90. Over 10 mistakes, that's probably at 80, and so on and so forth, if you decide that you want to transcribe this, which I think you should. All right, that is the end. Please join me on Anchor FM at Let's Write Steno. I'll be over there today bringing you new content, and I think I'm going to do something on your memory. Let's see, what else do I have to tell you? Also, join me on Facebook at Court Reporters Plus. And if you would like to become a sponsor, please go to Anchor FM at Let's Write Steno, and you can support this channel. You can support my podcast and my website that I am building for you, named I Dream Steno. You can support all three of these projects that I have going on Anchor FM for 99 cents a month, if you choose to do so. If you can't if you can't contribute anything, like I always say, some people can, some people can't. If you can't, when you watch a video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment. All of those things help out tremendously. And also go to the podcast and listen over there. You can listen for free. I don't charge a penny. And it is also broadcast on Spotify and Apple and all of and 8 other podcast distributors. I'm going to end it right there. Thank you so much, folks, for joining me today. And as always, as I always say, happy writing.